You are listening to the Booktrospective Podcast, a podcast for all types of books. And even though we read all types of books across all different types of genres, we want to give a disclaimer. Many of our books and a lot of our content sometimes is intended for mature audiences. And we don't believe in censorship, but we do want our listeners to have the opportunity to decide if our episode or podcast is good for them. So with that, let's get into the episode. Hey, it's Dominique.
And Keely.
And you are listening to Booktrospective. And Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year. Because I keep forgetting on all the episodes. This is actually dropping December 30th, and this is our end of the year episode. So we're recording this in between, or at the same time that we're recording the Queen of Shadows episode. So we have no life updates. So we're gonna get into our episodes. We have questions, and I have questions for Keely that she doesn't know about.
Before we start, are we basing this solely on our 2024 or just in general up to 2024?
I was thinking just 2024, but not just our books. It can be any books that we've read, not just our podcast books. Okay, so we're talking books, any books we've read in 2024, not just our podcast books. And I just wanted to say thanks for listening to us this year. This is our first full year of podcasting. We took no breaks this whole year. We made it. So 52 weeks. And if you're not following us on all the things, make sure you're following us at Booktrospective. Hopefully TikTok is still around next year. But we appreciate it and hope to continue to bring you great episodes in 2025. So where would you like to begin? Questions or our general vague questions or my questions? Either place.
Let's do general. And I added some more questions on there.
I did
don't know if you saw that.
Yes. Okay. Then we don't go in order. We can go anywhere. So I don't know what you want to do. And I'm not 1,000% prepared. I prepared the list, and I'm just gonna go on the seat of my pants.
I guess we could start in order.
Okay.
Probably the easiest.
All right. So let's just do top 5, and if we have a favorite out of that, we can do it. I'll let you go first. So top 5 books of 2024.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm pulling up my...
I'm looking at mine.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I'm going to be more prepared next year.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going all in on this tracking.
Yeah, she's way better than I am. This is such a hard... Top 5 is hard. Because every time I'm like, dang, I forgot that I read that.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I read that this year?
I know. Okay.
Let's see. Top 5. My thing's taking forever. I have my read in 2024 tag.
I'm not going to do any rereads. So I'm not going to do any... Yeah, I'm not going to do any rereads for my tops or my favorites. Just because I probably already did them last year. So I'm not going to do any rereads.
Okay. Oh, God, this is hard. Top 5. Jeez, Pete.
Okay, so actually, we're going to back up. Before we do that, Keely, how many books have you read this year?
I have read...
We can do it as of today, but by the end of the year.
Well, as of today, 124. But as of the time we're airing this, it will be 126.
Woo! And as of today, I have 72, and as of air, it will at least be 73. So I got 23 from last year. Woot woot.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, now back into our top 5.
Yes.
So
I think I'm a little more prepared.
Okay.
What the heck? Stay in my... Okay. Top 5. I'm looking through my... Okay. Lore of the Wilds by Annalisa Barana. Ooh, this is so hard. Head Full of Ghosts by Paul Tremblay. Really likes that one. Ooh, Kwame Crashes the Underworld by Craig Kofi Farmer. Really good one. What the Woods Took by Courtney Gould. And oh, let's say I will say Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I'm like, I didn't realize I read it this year.
That was good. Okay, I'm gonna go Clown in a Cornfield. Razorblade Tears. Head Full of Ghosts. This is hard. I'm like, do I like? I don't know. Okay. Dang, do I like this that much to be? I'm gonna go Au Pair Affair.
Okay.
And
Like the mean daddy vibes, huh?
I did. Shoot. One more. Let's see. Which one is it gonna be? There's so many I could pick. I guess Before I Let Go, because I did get that 5 stars too. Yeah, I know. I guess. So of the top 5, I don't even know what I just said. So,
I don't know what I said either.
Who are my favorites? Okay, so then let's just go. We'll go categories. All right. So favorite thriller.
Favorite thriller would be my favorite thriller. Ooh. So currently battling between Keep It in the Family and Middle of the Night.
I know. Those are my two. They're hard. Okay.
I would probably say.
I think I know what you're gonna pick, and I know what I'm gonna pick.
Ooh. Oh my god, this is. Okay, I would probably say, I'm just gonna say, Middle of the Night.
I knew you were. I'm gonna say Keep It in the Family. I'm gonna say Keep It in the Family, and you're gonna say Middle of the Night. Okay, cool. Romance.
Romance, Before I Let Go.
Same. Horror.
That, for me, would be... Well, I had 2 horror in my top 5.
Oh.
What the Woods...
I did too.
What the Woods Took and A Head Full of Ghosts. And that's hard. They're both really good. The one that I'm gonna pick, I feel like has a little more, I guess, I don't know how to explain, meat to it. Just like it encapsulates more of the human emotion, I guess. So I would say A Head Full of Ghosts, but What the Woods Took, creep factor 100.
Yeah, I'm gonna go top horror. I'm gonna go Clown in a Cornfield. It was fun.
It's a good one.
It's fun.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I love it and can't wait for the movie.
Yeah, that's fun. Fantasy.
Fantasy. Okay.
I know what yours is. That should be easy for you. Did you only have one in your top?
No, I had 2.
Oh.
Kwame Crashes the Underworld is the other one. And that one is... It's such a good one, too. So, Lord of the Wilds has a special place in my heart. And I... Oh, my gosh. We'll probably say... Oh, my God. This is awful. I'm just going to go ahead and say Lord of the Wilds. I love Lord of the Wilds.
Okay.
But Kwame Crashes the Underworld is a very close second.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, so obviously, looking at 5 stars. I don't think I put a fantasy in my top, actually. But of the fantasies I read this year... Oh, this is actually... that's the highest... Is Jackal considered fantasy?
I mean, it has fantasy.
I don't know.
I don't
that I would
know.
consider that
I would
fantasy.
probably consider it like a horror thriller.
Okay, so funny story. Actually, that's not the fantasy. I don't know why I said that. Now people are like, that's not a fantasy. No, okay. So actually my highest rated fantasy that's not an SGM or like, because those are all rereads for me. Well, I guess outside, but I actually didn't like CC3 like that high, so that's not that. It's Lost Kingdom by Laurel Black, which was an arc. Was it an arc?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to look
Indie
and
author.
see.
That one was so good.
It really was. It was long, but it was good. Is
Yeah.
there another one? Like, I guess that was.
I think they're supposed to be. I don't know if
That was good. I was actually
really
really
good.
interested in like that whole thing. Yeah. I guess is there any other I'm not good at categories or genres.
so. We've done horror. We've
Horror,
done
thriller,
romance, thriller,
romance,
fantasy, nonfic.
Oh, we did.
So
read nonfiction.
that can include like
So our we only read.
we've done some memoirs.
I don't think we have one this year though. Oh, well, no, we did two. So, I mean, Britney Spears would win.
Yeah. That was our first one, I think.
That was our
of the
first book
year.
of the year. So yeah, that would be Britney Spears. Okay.
My favorite was probably Sociopath by Patrick Gagnon.
Oh, you've read some other ones, yeah.
Well, we also read Hood Feminism for.
Oh
book club.
yeah, no,
one's
that
a
would be
really
my
good one.
favorite. That you said nonfiction, and I just went straight to memoirs. Yes, Hood Feminism was really good. Yeah, I'm gonna make that my favorite of that genre.
That
for
one
sure.
was really good.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, no, okay. All right, we did that. Trying to see.
Is there?
Yeah,
I mean, there's mystery, but I feel like that's pretty close to. I mean,
for us,
it's not the same, but
but
it's
for
pretty
us,
close.
it is. Like we haven't really deviated. All right, so we did that. We did that. Any books that we didn't mention so far that we rated 5 stars?
Oh, a lot for me at least.
I'm trying to see. On my end, I probably have less. So I mentioned it briefly, but Jackal by Erin E. Adams, I 5-star. That wasn't in my top. The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, I 5-starred. I mentioned that one. I mean, I said I wasn't going to include any rereads, but I did 5-star Throne of Glass. What else did I 5-star this year? Oh, The Black Girl Survives in this one. I 5-starred. Twisted Games technically was a reread for me. I did 5-star it at the beginning of the year. Those are my 5 stars for the year.
Okay, hold on to your butts, you guys. Okay. Jackal by Erin E. Adams was also a 5-star for me. Big Chicas Don't Cry by Annette Chavez Macias. Their Vicious Games by Joel Wellington. Twist Games by Anna Huang. How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. And I'm bouncing around. I'm not gonna all of them because that's a lot. Because I have like 3 pages. Darling Girls by Sally Hepworth. Sing Me to Sleep by Gabby Burton. The White Guy Dies First. 13 Scary Stories of Fear and Power by Terry Benton Walker. The Blonde Dies First, Joel Wellington. Looking for Smoke, K.A. Cobell. Still Dark Places by Christina Graves. Chef's Kiss. Incidents Around the House by Josh Malloran. The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. And I'm only going to name 3 more. Clown in the Cornfield 3 by Adam Caesar. I Was a Teenage Slasher by Stephen Graham Jones. And The Truth According to Ember by Danica Nava. And I have so many more, but I'm not. We'd be here all night.
Let's see. Favorite author you read this year?
Okay, so I have a little, like, not necessarily dilemma, but there are 2 authors that I've read this year that I've personally had contact with that I'm like, because we've talked, like, you're my favorite now. And that was Annalise Sabrana and Joelle Wellington. I love them as people. They are amazing. And, you know, both their books I rated 5 stars. So.
Fair. I'm going to go with just this. Honestly, it's just for vibes because I've just been having fun. And it's very recent is Rebecca Kinney. I've just been like binging, like reading like all of her series. Like it's just mindless, smutty reading and I'm enjoying it. Like, I honestly... There's a couple that I like did not enjoy reading, but for the most part, I enjoy reading every single book that we read, so that's kind of hard, but yeah. Favorite cover?
Ooh, okay.
I know. That one is always tough.
Well, so, honestly, and I've struggled between these two. Oh, you know what? Just because it was my favorite cover doesn't mean that it was a 5-star.
Correct.
Let's see.
Okay, I have mine.
I have mine. And it was kind of a no, like, Lore of the Wilds.
Okay. I was like, that's normally what she says. Yeah. So I'm going to go with The Black Girl Survives in this one, which is what I think I said at the mid-year check-in too, but yeah, no, it's still my favorite cover.
It is a great cover.
Yeah, I love. Okay. Anticipated reads for 2025.
Yes.
I don't even know what's coming out. I never know. The one thing I know is coming out is Onyx Storm, and that's my anticipated read. I don't know anything else.
I'm really excited for Onyx Storm. Not on the top.
And that's just because I don't know what's coming out. Like, I don't know until it becomes... She's a bookstore owner. Of course she knows what's coming out. I don't know.
So there are 2 that I am like... Well, I'm sure there's more than that, but there's 3 that come to mind immediately.
Okay.
And Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man by Jessica Sutanto. The first book was Vera Wong's... Why did I forget it? Vera Wong's... Anyways, super excited about that. The other one is Lore of the... Is it Tides? I believe. The sequel to Lore of the Wilds. And then there is a... What is it categorized as? It's a kind of like it's a Southern Gothic horror called When Devils Sing. And I'm not going to try pronouncing her name because I'm going to screw it up. But it's kind of like, it says for the fans of She's a Haunting, True Detective, Mexican Gothic, and Midsummer. And I believe she's... what did she say? She's BIPOC. Okay. I think she said South Asian? Okay. Maybe. And I'm sorry if I am wrong, but super excited about that one.
Fair. Okay. Of your 2024 reads, what book would you like to see made into a movie? Which is always all of them, but...
Like the one that I would want to see most made into a movie. And just because, sometimes they're 5-star reads, but I'm like, we can leave it at the book.
Yeah, no, sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's better.
Playground. I'm just kidding. No. No, thank you.
Please do not. Please do not make that into one.
And this is not going to be my final answer, but I think that it'd be really cool to do The Black Girl Survives in this one, or The White Guy Dies First as a mini-series.
Oh, yeah, the anthologies.
I think that would be so cool, but that's not my final answer. My final answer would probably be what the Sleep Tight by J.H. Markert. It is a mystery, thriller, horror, crime, very like serial killer, but like a little fantastical. It's really good. Really good. Okay. I think it'd be a really cool crime, horror, thriller novel.
Okay. I'm going to go with I Was a Teenage Slasher by Stephen Graham Jones.
That'd be a good one, especially the end.
Yeah. And like I want to see Beltface or whatever he called himself. Like I don't know, I could like in my mind it's goofy. So I want to see someone like make it not goofy, but
I need fan art.
Yeah, I need fan art. Like every time I need fan art, there is none. Like when I'm like, there's always fan art stuff, but I'm like when I need it, there is none. I need someone to make it. Okay. Any favorite quotes? I never remember quotes. I just threw that on there.
No, yeah. Not that I can think of. I know that I have some, but
yeah, my favorite is of the book we just covered because I remember it, which is If I Die, I Will Kill You in Hell. Aelin, Ash River Galathynius. Okay. Top 5 book boyfriends.
Woo. Okay.
I threw that one in there. They don't have to be in order. You can just pick 5. They don't have to be in any order.
Let's see. I'll say gosh darn you.
This one I will allow repeats or rereads because I need to. Okay, I'll go first. Is this 5? I don't know. First 2, only because they're rereads, is Rowan and Dorian. And then I'm gonna go, and I know they're I'm gonna go Reese. We didn't read ACOTAR this year. This is Twisted Games. Reese Larson, as a matter of fact. Kai, Powerless, and my last one.
We did read.
We read both books this year.
We read Silver Flames this year.
Oh, we did read that this year. Nah, I forget. It's not my favorite of them. My last one, I'm gonna go. That is an unhinged answer. Should I do it?
We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. I'm gonna go Sugar Plum Fairy. I'm gonna go Phineas. Okay.
I will agree with Phineas. I will also say Josiah Wade from Before I Let Go.
How did I forget?
And Judah Cross from This Could Be Us. Who else?
I like all my boyfriends to have magic, so none of them are human. Except for Reese Larson.
Oh goodness! Now who else? Anyways, so it was one of the characters from Lore of the Wilds, but I forget what his name is. So because I read this book at like the beginning of the year. Well, gosh dang it. So I'll find somebody else. Oh, what's his name? Kai.
Yeah.
From Powerless.
That's what I said.
Or Reckless. Did we read Powerless?
We read all.
Was last year, wasn't it?
No, I think they were both this year. They were both this year.
And then one more. Choose wisely.
I know.
I would probably say Dorian. I just love Dorian.
We do love Dorian. We do love him. Okay. Favorite male and female lead. I know these are hard.
So is it from the same book or from just in general?
Just favorite male character, male lead, and favorite female lead this year. That's hard. I don't know if I can pick. We might have to skip
favorite male lead would be Pumpkin I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Pumpkin. Papa Wee.
Papa Wee.
I don't know. That one is hard.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Honestly, I don't know. I say it's hard, but then like the truth is, I'm probably gonna be very basic and pick Resand. I said no rereads. No, I'm not gonna be basic. No, I'm not picking him. Nope. That's not fair. I have to pick from another book. That's not fair. That's a cop out. Okay. Favorite. God, I often don't like the men in books. That's a problem.
Mine would be Kwame from Kwame Crashes the Underworld. And my favorite female lead would have to be Sorsha from Sing Me to Sleep.
Ooh, she is really good. I'm gonna go Sir Savage, and then I'm gonna go. What's her name from Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch? What's her name?
Oh,
Annie
Lane.
Annie Lane.
Yep,
Yeah.
she was in my
Yeah.
one of the top.
Okay. Favorite non-lead character from a book, like a side character. I have mine. You should know who this is. This also is cheating, but I do have mine.
What's yours?
Abraxas. I love Abraxas. He is I, and I is he.
That one is feces. I would probably say
It can be a person, like a human. He just happens to not be human. Oh, I got one you might like. What was the girl's name in Butcher and Blackbird? The one when they go to like the brother's house. Rose? What was her name? When she's like swinging the crutch at him or whatever.
Yes, I loved her.
Like, is that her name? Is her name Rose?
I think so.
I think her name is Rose. Yeah.
Honestly, she would probably be Yep, I'm gonna go with that one.
Rose. Okay.
Yep.
Most unhinged read. I probably don't have one. Keely does, though. I'm sure she does. She probably read
This year,
groceries.
if I had to choose just one, okay, you know what? This is a little difficult.
Yeah, she has several. I don't think I have any. Like, the most unhinged read I read was the Chimera, or the Monster Will Rescue, or the Chimera book. One of the monster books I read. Like, and those aren't even that bad.
So really, I only have two, like, three, and the one I did not like. So I only really have two in the running, and that would be, no surprise here, Playground. And The Deviled Egg Made Me Do It.
Oh my gosh.
But I would say that Playground probably wins out, though.
Okay. Gosh, I feel like that was last year. I can't believe that was this year.
I know, right?
It seems like it was so long ago. Okay, stop doing that. Which book made you cry the most?
Which book made me cry the most?
I actually do have an answer. Not that I ever cry, but because I'm broken on the inside. But I do have an answer. Do you have an answer, or do you need time?
I need a little bit of time.
Okay. My book is Monday's Not Coming, which is a reread, I know, but I know I keep cheating. I'm breaking it's my own rules. Who cares? I don't know. That one's just like,
yeah.
That one's every time I see like I'll see a TikTok and it's like, give me a book that's like that like you never could recover from, and it's all, like as soon as I go to comment it, someone's already commented. Like that one's just rough. Like oh, that's so terrible. Yeah, that's tough.
I would probably say that it would be. Dang it! I was about to say and forgot what it was.
Is it Orbiting Jupiter? Or you didn't read that this year?
I've not read that this year.
Oh.
It would definitely be a reread, but I've not read that this year. I don't think that I've really read many like actual tearjerkers this year, which makes me okay. I guess that I'll go with Saving Noah by Lucinda Berry.
Oh yeah, I heard that was sad.
Yeah, that's my final answer.
Okay. Least favorite book.
Least favorite book? That's easy. So I'm not going to count my DNFs because obviously I didn't finish them. Ooh, okay, maybe that's not as easy as what I thought.
I'm trying to think. I think my least favorite book was... Maybe it was The Pink Dress. Let me go actually see my ratings.
Mine would be It's Me, Charlie. It was... yeah. Which, I mean, overall on Goodreads it has 2.93 stars. So...
yeah, I think it was that one. Any DNFs?
Yes. I had a handful.
I do, but then I don't know where they're at because I don't keep track of them.
I make sure that even if I don't read them, I put them under the like read in the year tag, so I know. But Havoc by Christopher Bolin, I got maybe 25% through before DNFing that one. So I gave it a bit of a shot. Ghost Story by Peter Straub. Yeah, that was not my cup of tea.
Oh yeah, that's the one that we both DNF'd that one.
Yeah. Church Girl by Naima Simone. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that one. It wasn't bad, just not my cup of tea. The Rule of Three is pretty much the same thing. And then The Butcher Game by Elena Urquhart. What was the other one? The Butcher and the Wren was the...
Oh, you did start that one?
Yeah, and I'm wanting to give it another chance next year. It may not be a DNF. Just the issue that I had with Butcher and the Wren was that it started off so slow and I almost DNF'd that. And this is the same way. It started out really slow. So maybe if I listen to the audio, it'll be different, but those are my DNFs for this year.
Yeah, mine was The Ghost Story by Peter Straub and More Than Life. I can't remember what the author's name was. I think that's it, though. For the most part, I forced myself through books. Because generally they're for the podcast. I don't have a choice anyways. But I generally end up liking them. I just have to get there. Okay, we're almost through. Okay, we have one more question. I'm going to go over to my questions and then we'll come back to like goals and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of like a can you guess this book?
Okay.
This book features a competition where rich, ruthless elites compete and the stakes are deadly. I know.
That's a couple. So is it one that we've already read or...
These are all our podcast books.
Okay, so is it They're Vicious Games?
Yes.
Okay.
A romance novel where opposites clash, forcing a grumpy bodyguard, well, that kind of gives away, bodyguard to protect a stubborn girl.
That would be Twisted... Was it Game?
Yeah. But I'm like, outside of the bodyguard part, I was like, that's literally everywhere. Two characters make a daring pact to commit the ultimate betrayal.
Whoa.
Until their connection turns deadly. That one's kind of hard.
Oh.
So two characters make a pact.
Is it Butcher and Blackbird?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, first of all, I just want to see if you can guess these. They're way wrong, first of all. Let's see if you can guess this. This chilling thriller follows A nanny uncovering dark secrets about the family she works for. It's so wrong. I just wonder if you can figure it out. And it's wrong. It's so wrong.
I'm gonna give a good.
There must be a book about it. Like, there must be another book.
Try to give a.
I will tell you that the nanny part is correct.
Why am I looking at these and I'm like, what is that one about? Oh my god, is it the Au Pair Fair?
Yes. There must be like another one, like, and he pulled that one. This one is a novel where one family's pink garment holds generations of chilling secrets.
Is that the pink dress or whatever?
Yeah. This is okay. And a man's search for justice after his son's brutal death.
Razor blade to use.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, last question we have on here is reading goals for 2025. Oh.
Okay, so start out with what our goal is going to be, and I'm just setting mine at an even 100.
So Keely's was 125 for this year, which she is hitting, but it was a stretch.
Yeah, so. And I'm going to be busier next year, so I don't want to push myself into a slump. So we're backing that on down to 100.
Okay, so mine was 52. That was a book a week, which I do. I do feel like I'm going to be busier. I'm scared. I did do 72. I don't know if I want to do 70. I'm nervous to do that because, like, with school, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. It's so official. It's on the interwebs. I feel like I'm going to go, like,
and you can always eventually, bump up your goal. You don't have to.
I know I was going to go like 60. Okay, so it's 52. I'm going to go 60. I got a lot going on next year, too. So I'm like, I'm going to go 60. And then I can just continue to beat my goal. All right. So that was our 2024 recap. And that is all we have for you guys. So
I do have a couple more goals. Another goal for. We both do.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah, moving to Storygraph.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we've been using Goodreads, actually, for the last month. I've been using both.
Same.
But we are trying to, like, hopefully, like, officially just use Storygraph. I feel like I'm still going to have to use both, because I know there's some things that aren't in Storygraph. But yeah, like, I mean, Goodreads, like, doesn't really do a lot, and obviously it's like an Amazon thing. Storygraph is Black owned, so if you haven't used Storygraph, it's great. You can like do quarter star ratings, which is great, and they ask like so many more questions, which is really nice. So we are using that. We also use it for our book clubs, so that's really nice as well.
Yeah. And their algorithm, I think, is a little better.
Yeah.
Suited to picking out what books you more likely be interested in reading.
Yeah.
And something that's really cool, that they're coming out with a new feature. So if I know a lot of people have this issue, but you're reading a book and you want to put it down for now, but you don't necessarily want to DNF it, which they have the option to DNF a book.
Right.
There's a category that you pause it so that it'll get out of your currently reading.
That's nice.
But you can always pick it back up, which is really cool.
That is cool.
And they have just better stats and like tracking wise. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Other goals?
I want to read more physical books.
I don't have that goal.
I want to read more physical, but other than that, I don't think. We want to do more events.
Yes.
Go to more events.
We want to go to more events. If you know about events, obviously we're in Indiana, but like anywhere, like we have like, I haven't looked at it in a while. We have like a sheet that we found, an Excel sheet or something. But if you know of events, like let us know.
Especially if they're in the
Midwest,
Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, area. Illinois.
Let us know if you're local to us and you like want to pop in, around, or whatever, please let us know. We would like love to know who's listening, if it's not just our friends.
Yeah, and if there's enough people that are, close, maybe we can do like a book retrospective, like
a meet and greet.
Yeah.
We'd be happy to do that. If you want to join book club, they're kind of full. I don't know. It ebbs and flows.
So I'm going to do, if you want to follow me on Goodreads, not Goodreads. Storygraph. My username is Keel Reads at KEELREADS. But I am starting a virtual only book club through Storygraph. So definitely join that. Dominique is in it as well. It's the
You're transitioning. Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, we're available, and we're always still like looking for recommendations and feedback, all those kind of things. So I'll be done with school in August, so that's one more thing to check off my list and have more free time.
Also, we made a policy for any authors who would like us to read and review their book. We cannot guarantee that your book will be selected, but we definitely are checking that. It'll be, if it's not already, it'll be on the website, right?
Yes. Did I put it on there? I will double check. I'll look. I don't know. I do things in like batches. I'll do like a bunch of stuff and then I won't look at it for like 2 months.
The same.
So I'll check it. But yeah, like we have 2 author suggestions, whatever you want to call it, coming up. So yeah, definitely if you want us to like take a look at it, you can submit it and we will review it and get back with you for sure.
Yeah. We just wanted everything to be a little more streamlined so it's not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we're still working on stuff. Hopefully we are working on Patreon. Hopefully we'll have that next year. Again, I got a lot going on. But yeah, so thank you for listening as always. And again, I hope you guys have a great New Year's and had a great holiday. And we will talk to you in 2025. Bye.
Bye.